There is now a concern that Europe can't rely on America, and even more that America under Trump may be hostile to Europe. And so you're seeing an anger, you're seeing an unwillingness, you are seeing a recognition in Europe that we need to build up our own military defense industry. And you could say, well, that's great. That's what the Europeans need to do. But if you couple that with the tariff debate, which we started with, and the way that the US is behaving on tariffs, you have, I think, an anger at the United States amongst its allies that is damaging. If your foreign policy, which I think is the case in this White House, is a sort of mafia mobster kind of foreign policy, where you go around bullying and you go around saying, have you got the cards? Have you not got the cards? You have a very transactional approach. In the end, your allies are A, not going to like that, and B, going to behave accordingly.
So Zanny, here's my question. What do you think the Americans could have done, if anything, that would not have caused this kind of damage, which is a problem that would have led to a true willingness and capacity of the Europeans to, and it's not just about defense spending, it's also about competitiveness.
So I might have started by not starting a trade war. I'm not sure who benefits from this trade war. I mean, you know your economics as well as I do. There are no real beneficiaries from an extended trade war. And when you go into tit-for-tat retaliation, everybody is worse off. Some may be even worse off than others, but everybody is worse off. I see some logic for the pressuring the Europeans to spend more on defense. In fact, I see a lot of logic on that. But on the economic side, I don't understand why it is in the United States' interest to attack its closest allies over trade in the way that it has. Canada, there is no economic logic for the nature of this tariff war. In the beginning, it was because it was justified because of immigrants and because of fentanyl. Now it's not clear to me what the justification is for the latest one. Similarly for the Europeans. And when you have the reaction of President Trump when the Europeans understandably threatened counter-retaliation, he then says 200% tariffs on wine and champagne.
Right.
It's kind of kindergarten-esque, actually.